Welcome back. I hope you are feeling awesome. As a part of this video, we'll understand how null values behave as a part of the arithmetic expressions. When you look at any data in a table, there is a high probability data which runs for a millions of records would have some null values. When you have some null values, how do we handle them? Whenever you are doing some computations by using arithmetic expressions. But the key point is arithmetic expression results in a null value if any operand of that expression itself is a null value. Let us take an example and understand this. This is a employee table and we do have some null values here, here, here and here. Let us say we want to add $300 or rupees to a salary. How does it behave? In this case, some of the salaries are null and we are adding 300 to that. So we are talking about this is an operand. Okay. If any one of the operand is null, the result is in a null. So what would be the values here? If you see here, wherever the null is there, this guy 300 is not added to that. It becomes null here, null here, null here. On the other hand, if you add 300 to 0, it becomes 300 here. So in any arithmetic expressions, as a part of the SQL, if one of the operand is null, the results in null. Please remember that. Let us take few more examples. So here, if you see, we are trying to multiply the salary with 12 and then we are trying to add 100. What will be the result? Result will be wherever proper values are there, the 20,000 is multiplied by 12 and then 100 is added to that. But in case of a null value is there, whether you do multiplication, subtraction, it doesn't matter. It will result in null only. One more example here. What we are doing is we are trying to use a parenthesis. What will happen here? Again, the same case. Subtract null value from all the values. What if we want to subtract the null from the values of a particular column? There also all the values result in a null. What it means is either you subtract a null value from any value or you add a null value from any value, the result will be null again. Okay. Here we are just adding the null value. Again, it results in a null. And also we are multiplying and adding a null, that results in a null. So remember, if one of the operand is null, the result is also null. You can do multiple permutation and combination. If you remember that point, your life is easy. What if we use null values as a part of the comparison operators? Whenever null values come as a part of the comparison operators, they are simply ignored. Okay. So here in this case, if you see, we are trying to compare the value of the salary if it is greater than 30,000. So wherever the null values are there, they are simply ignored and you are getting only two results where salary is more than 30,000. That happens to be 50,000 and 40,000. Let us take one more example. Here, if you see salary is less than 30,000, then we get a couple of records here. Wonderful. We understood how null values behave as a part of the arithmetic expressions and how null values are ignored as a part of the comparison operators. Wonderful. Thank you.